Hello, this is Tezra Williams, and I wanted to share with you for a quick minute a easy way to save your files for the web. One of the reasons you would want to save your file for the web is to make it quick and easy to upload. When you use your full working print size scrapbook layout, it's too large to upload and email to grandma or to upload to an online gallery. So we want to make it a small file, but we don't want to lose the clarity and the sharpness. We want to still keep the beauty of the layout. So the way to do that is we're going to take our Photoshop layout. So we've already saved it as a Photoshop working file, as a PSD file. That's your Photoshop file. This is the file that you want to back up and you want to keep. You want to back it up multiple ways so that you never lose your layout. So the way we did that is we went to File, Save As, and we saved it right here under Format, Photoshop. So Photoshop, and so the file extension up here is a PSD file extension. So that's our Photoshop file. So we want to make sure it's saved that way first before we do this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to resize the image. So we're going to go to Image, Resize, and we're going to resize the image size. Now we need to first make sure that we click this box that says Resample Image. That's going to help us size it down. I'm going to change the width and the height to 6 inches, and because I have constrained proportions clicked, it'll automatically keep it the same size as it takes it down. I'm going to keep the resolution at about 300. I'm going to make it 6 by 6 and keep the resolution at 300. I'm going to hit OK. And that's okay. And we're going to watch as it makes it smaller. Takes a minute to think. Now we're going to go to File, Save for Web. Now it's small enough that we're able to save it for the web. If you look and see, as I zoom out a little bit, you can see that the quality of it is almost identical. It still has the sharpness, it still has the high quality, so that you can keep that as you upload to galleries. So we're going to make sure that the preset is JPEG high. You're going to make sure that it's a JPEG and not a GIF or a PNG. A JPEG is just a picture file. I like to keep it high, the quality at 60. We're going to keep the same size that we had, and we're going to click OK. Now, we have to give it a new name because we already saved it. If we've already done this in my previous steps on my blog post, we've already saved it as a JPEG. We saved it as a large JPEG so that we can print it. So we're saving it 3 ways. We saved it as a working Photoshop file. We saved it as a printable JPEG. And now we're saving it as a web JPEG. So the first thing I do is at the beginning of my file name, I make it web. So now it's called Web Laughter. It's still a JPEG file, but because I wrote web there, I know that it's a small file that I can use for uploading. I'm going to hit save. And now here's a very crucial step. As I close this file, it's going to ask me if I want to save the changes. I do not want to save the changes. This is imperative. If I were to save the changes, it would save it as a 6 by 6 layout. I want it to stay that 12 by 12 layout that I originally designed. So I'm going to click Don't Save. Now the file's gone. Now I have it as a web file that I can use to upload and share. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this tutorial.